What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Osita's Adventures, and I'm back with the what? With another banger. As you can see by the title below, we're gonna be doing a wash, clay, and seal today. I'm gonna be doing it on my personal vehicle because I woke up and I was like, man. Actually, there's been bugging me since yesterday. I was like, man, my car's looking dirty. So today I'm gonna be hooking up my vehicle with the wash, clay, and seal. We're gonna be doing a rinseless wash on this one. So we're gonna be using Absolute by PNS. And then we're going to be following up with some bead maker just to give it that shine and protection. I heard it's pretty good. So we're going to see. We're going to test it to see how long it lasts. So with today, once I'm done with this vehicle today, I'm going to put on my calendar and we're going to check how long does it last to see if it's a pretty good protection. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great productive day. Let's get straight into it. Yeah. Before we get started and everything, I have a quick question for you detailers out there. Is your car kind of dirty? Because I know my cars get dirty sometimes. And as a detailer, I'm like, man, I should take care of this whip. You know, it's looking kind of dusty, kind of musty and crusty. But, you know, sometimes we're caught up, you know, busy, trying to get more clientele, trying to spend time with the family and all of that. But if you're a detailer and your car's kind of dirty, please raise your hand. Just so I know I'm not the only one. Just so I know I'm not the only one, because I'm guilty as charged. But with that, let's get straight to it. So I already have 2 gallons of distilled water in here. If you don't have deionized water, just go on and use some distilled water. It does the trick. This one is going to be empty at the time. I might just put like about half a gallon. But, you know, this is going to be the one with the product in here. For the wheels, I already have my bucket wheel filled up with water. This is not distilled water. This is water straight from the faucet. From the spigot. This is straight from the spigot. We're going to be using this bucket along with the water hose to take care of our wheels, because you can see the wheels are pretty dirty, guys. And I said we're going to be doing a rinseless wash. And as you can see, this car is pretty dirty, guys. It is not a clean vehicle as we're speaking. As a detailer, I'm always kind of concerned when doing a rinseless wash and the vehicle's this dirty. I'm just like, man, what about all that dirt that I'm going to be moving around with my wash mitt and stuff like that? But that's why we're going to be using a pump sprayer. Pump sprayer, we're going to use it to lay it down on the surface. This is going to make sure that it captures all the dirt and grime, and the polymers are going to just hold it into little drops of water. Let's just say, for instance, it's hard for me to explain, but we're going to call it little water dots. And so these little water dots are going to collect the dust. So when you come with your wash mitt, it's going to be easy for you to lift up. And like I said, then you're going to drop your dirty wash mitt into the bucket, and you're going to rinse it off right there. 2 bucket method. I know I've seen other people just use 1 bucket because they say it works great. Just throw your wash mitt inside the bucket, and the polymers and the Absolute product is supposed to clean up your wash mitt. But just to play it safe, we will be using that 2nd bucket. So now we have 2 gallons of distilled water in there. I'm gonna grab my Absolute by PNS, as you can see, and it's asking for 1 ounce. 1 ounce of this product into 2 gallons. So it's not much. See, I would say this is 1 ounce. I can't remember exactly if this was 1 ounce or not, but I think it is. But we're just gonna add a little bit more just in case it's not. That might be overkill, but man, great thing about this product is that it smells fire. It definitely smells good. We're gonna break that up by hand. I probably needed to shake my product up first, but it is what it is. Then we're gonna grab a pump sprayer. This is an easy way for you to have the perfect amount. I know some people are sometimes they're not sure if they should just whoa, I almost dropped my GoPro there. Alright, we're back in action. My bad about that. We're gonna grab this and just put it straight directly into there. Just let it fill up. Don't worry, you're not gonna need this whole bucket filled to the top. A little bit more can fit. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we got a pump sprayer ready and we have a bucket ready. Let's get started, guys. Alright, guys, we took care of our wheels already. We ended up going with as a cleaner, we ended up using Super Clean 4-to-1, and it did a pretty good job. Now we're gonna get started on our paint and stuff. We took care of this. Like I said, it was not a crazy one, you know. We didn't use pressure washer or anything. We just went straight with the water hose, our wheel bucket, and our cleaner. Alright, guys, we're gonna start off on the roof, and one of the first things we have to do is just spray it down. I have very short arms, guys, so this one's gonna be a bit of a struggle for me, but we'll make it work. Now that we let the product dwell on there for a bit, we're gonna go on and just wipe it off, guys, just like a normal wash. Now we're gonna come with our clay towel. Just clay this up. Now we're gonna add our bean maker. And dry up. I'm gonna do this for the rest of the top. Then once we go to the side, I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, guys, so I already took care of the top. I took care of my hood. Now we're gonna start off with this side right here. I'll show you exactly how I would go about it. So we're gonna let this dwell onto the paint. Like I said, this is supposed to pick up all the particles that are in your paint. While I'm at it, I'm gonna just go on and let this do its job right here. Now I'm gonna grab my wash mitt, rinse it off. You don't need all that product in there. Just go on like you're doing a regular wash. Just like if you're doing a regular wash. Now you grab your clay towel. Now we're gonna clay this baby. Now we're gonna grab our bead maker. And with our towel, now it's smoother than a baby's butt. What the heck? Again, same thing right here. The wash mitt, you wash like a normal wash. Now with the clay towel, bead maker. As you guys can see, I'm only doing half of it, and I'll show you why right now. As you guys can see, I only did half of it for the reason that those areas are a little bit more dirtier. So we're gonna do the same process, but before we even do the same process, we're gonna spray some super clean right here. Let it do its job. So I'm gonna just grab my super clean diluted 401. This bottle's going out on me, so just ignore it. Cool. So now that it's doing its job, same thing, we're gonna continue the same way. Alright, so let's go. Alright, your absolute, like nothing, like it's normal. As you can see, I'm working in the area where it's in direct sunlight. So you can probably see the steam, and if not, just know this is in direct sunlight. I'm gonna just give it another pass just because I know these areas are pretty dirty. Now the same process. Our bead maker. Which is going to continue to do the whole process to the whole truck, okay guys? Now that we're done with the vehicle, we're gonna take care of these areas, but we're not gonna use our wash mitt, guys. You know, we use that for our surface up here, so we're gonna use a different towel for these little small areas, okay? These small areas, y'all see what I'm talking about? Right here, these areas right here. We're gonna make sure we use a towel, a different towel. As you guys can see, I have my towel in the solution. Just rinse it off a bit, and then go directly to your dirty areas right here. Look at that, it's cleaning it off nice, leaving it nice and shiny. All right, guys, we are done with the truck, and as you can see, it's looking beautiful. It's shiny, you know, and the way it feels smooth, guys. That feels smooth right there. So with that being said, let's go over what we did. So now that we're done with the vehicle and it's shining, cleaned, and protected, you might be asking yourself, Pausito, did you create any swirl marks or anything? And off of what I could tell is I don't think I did. You know, my truck is not perfect. Honestly, the paint's not perfect, you know, but it is in need of a paint correction. So, you know, this is something that I would do in honestly many vehicles, you know, especially your daily drivers. You know, don't hesitate to use this method on a daily driver, you know, on a vehicle that obviously they care about their vehicle because they're getting it washed, right? But it's not going to be that super high end. And honestly, if it was, I would feel safe going this route because I think it's, you know, the towel that we're using and everything, it's not really going to create marring as much as you would with the straight clay bar, you know. So like I said, I think we did a great job. It feels smooth. You can just rub your hands and it just feels smooth. So quick recap on what we did. Remember, we ended up spraying down the paint, the surfaces with the pump sprayer. That creates extra lubrication. Then we ended up following up with the wash mitt. You can use a special sponge if you needed to. So don't, you know, they have the big red one, and I think they have another black one that's pretty new. I heard it works great, but we ended up buying some specific wash mitts for this process, so we ended up just using that right there. So we use a wash mitt, go over the surfaces just like a normal wash, guys. Then we follow up with the clay towel. If you have a clay towel, make sure you use that one, you know. And then we follow up with the clay towel. Then what? Bead maker. We'll finish it off with bead maker. Once we apply that bead maker, we're gonna follow up with the drying towel. We're gonna make sure we dry up the vehicle. By the time we're doing all of those steps, you're gonna take care of everything in once, panel at a time, I would say. If you can't, just go panel by panel, especially if you're working in direct sunlight. So you're gonna do a wash, clay, and seal all in one step, guys. All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. It was just a quick one. I just wanted to show you guys how I go about doing a rinseless wash, clay, and seal. And as you can see, it was not that difficult. As you've seen, my vehicle was pretty dirty, you know, and it just goes to show that you can basically do this anywhere, you know. And for my mobile detailers out there, I know sometimes, you know, there is situations where you can't get to that water hose, you know. So if you could pull up with a few gallons of distilled water and a bucket or two, you know, and the product, you know, and get it done, it could definitely save you in a pinch, you know. So I do recommend you guys trying it out at least, you know. Like me, myself, I always like to bust out my pressure washer, my foam cannon, my degreasers for the bugs and all that stuff, you know. I just feel like I'm able to get in there a bit more better. But as a try out, rinse this wash is a bit more, it kind of shows me that I'm able to do basically the same type of job but with less equipment in a way. Or sometimes, like I said, you ain't got the water spigot, so you're able to go this route. With all that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, more than I can say. So please do that for your boy. I would truly appreciate it. With all that being said, remember, every day is a blessing, so why you stressing? I'm gone. Yeah.